Today we got a real good throat punch session. Again, my name is Ty. I am Black by popular demand, a former Army combat photographer that decided to take his future in his own hands by starting his own brand. After working for a bunch of companies that were making millions off me, I decided to make millions off myself. I ain't there yet, but I'm on the way. All right. So this channel is not about fixing your girlfriend's eyelashes because they too big and they covering her face in every picture. This channel is about turning your passion into profit. This channel is about making sure you're not working for your camera, but your camera is working for you. That's what this channel is about. We teach you how to get that bag, how to use what you love to do to make a living and make a good living. We ain't talking about just making it. We ain't talking about, being a starving artist somewhere sleeping in a box, talking about how great your art is. We're talking about taking advantage of the times where every business needs something that you can create and you can create well. This is Flash Film Academy. And today, like I said, it's going to be a triple throat puncher. Today, we're going to talk about yourself. It's going to talk about you. And I wanted to make sure I did this after the Black Friday sales, after everybody that went out and spent their money, after even I had courses for sale, because the goal ain't to push you to my stuff. The goal is to tell you what you need to do to be successful. The goal is to help you look at what's going on in your life and evaluate it so that you can make the changes you need to make to be successful. I can't point out what you need to change in your life because I don't live your life. And I can give you some bland, boring information, some one size fit all, extra medium stuff that may help, or I can teach you how to look at stuff in your life so that you can make the right changes. You know, I don't like to do the mediums. I'm a big fella. I don't do the one size fits all. So that's a no-go for me, fam. I'm sending that back. I'm going back on Amazon. I'm gonna print that label. I'm gonna send that bad boy on back. Today's sponsored by coffee in a mug that looks like a Canon lens. Because when you grind like I grind, you don't sleep much. All right, so let's talk about a few things, right? The name of this is, don't ask, invest. And I think it's really important that to be successful, that you start to look at your life, right? You're going to have to make changes in your life right now to be successful, right? Your mind is like your body. It's a part of your body, obviously. And just like to change your body, you got to make changes in how you eat, how you move, how you exercise. You're going to have to do that with how you think. You're going to have to do that with how you entertain yourself. You're going to have to do that with every decision that you make. And there are four things that you're doing right now that will help determine whether or not you're going to be successful or not. Four things I need you to focus on, right? I need you to focus on these four things. Because when you look at everybody that you feel like, everybody that seems great, everybody that you put in a great category, I don't care if you do business-wise, like a Warren Buffett, a Bill Gates, you can go Mike Tyson, even though that fight was trash this week, Michael Jordan, LeBron, anybody you want, they have two things in common that they do very well. One is their ability to focus, right? Their ability to cut out everything and focus on one thing. We have the idea that we can multitask and do multiple things, and that is inaccurate. If you read a book called That One Thing, it will tell you that humans can't multitask. We think we can, we're not computers. In fact, the idea for multitasking wasn't man-made. It was something that is a computer term that we've adapted to ourselves. So they have the ability to focus, and two, they want it better than you do. That fire in you, how bad do you want it? Is a question you need to go ask yourself. It is a question you need to go ask yourself if you're going to be successful. How bad do you want it? The four things that will determine your ability to be successful in your life, the four things I need you to evaluate and look is one, where do you spend most of your time? Right? If it's at work, you're probably going to be good at work. You're probably going to be good at work. Now, there's some ways to transition out of that into what you love, but you're probably good at your job. You're probably better at your job than you are a lot of things in life because you spend a lot of time doing it. You still got to come home and give yourself some time, give your business some time, give your brand some time. Number 2 is money. Where do you invest your money, right? When you work and you get your paycheck, where are you putting your money into? Some people will say bills, some people will say this, that, and the other, but I guarantee you 30 to 40% of your bills are things you wanted and didn't need, right? I had a Cadillac CTS, loved that car, got rid of it, went and got a cash car. People talked about me. People say, oh, well, people did this and did that. Wouldn't pay cash for a car. I took that $600 a month that I was paying on my car note plus insurance, and I put it into my business. Here I am. I took that $600 a month and put it into marketing. I put it into getting mentors. I put it into getting consultants to look at my website. I put it into my business because I wanted to build a business more. I wanted to build a successful business that brought me great income more than I wanted people's respect for having a Cadillac, more than I wanted to look like I had something. And that is a choice you're going to have to make. You can either look like it or you can be it. Now, looking like it is easy. People gonna swear you doing it, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, this dude, look at him. He out here with the." Or you gonna actually do it, and you're going to be able to sustain that image a whole lot longer and do more when you're actually doing it. Number 3 is, where do you place your attention? Where do you place your attention? A week ago, it was what? Jeezy versus Gucci Mane battle. My timeline on Facebook blew up with everybody and their opinions about it. I can give a damn about it. I don't care. I love Jeezy, man, and I love Jeezy and Gucci, man. I do. However, my focus was on something different. I was working on a master course. I was working on something that takes my brand to the next level. My focus was on building my craft. My focus was on building my brand. My focus was on being better. I didn't even watch it. Don't know who won. Don't care who won. The results of it doesn't determine my level of success. It don't determine where I'm going. And that is the case for just about every piece of entertainment that is in your life right now. All of your Netflix, everything you're watching, every piece of entertainment in your life will not change. In fact, we're in a world where it's on demand. So you can go back and catch up when you get rich. Go back and catch up when you get rich. Go back and catch up when your business is going. Go back and catch up when you land your first $10,000 client. Go back and catch up when things are successful. It will be there. I promise you, it's not going nowhere. You're just missing 2 or 3 conversations with people on your timeline that's going to be a slave for the rest of their life. You're just missing a conversation with them people just to be in the in crowd. My mother used to always tell me, Michael Jordan got his money. Cut that TV off and do your homework. Them people got their money. Them people, they're successful. They're at the top. Cut that TV off and go chase it. Go do your homework and do what you're supposed to do. That's what I'm telling you to do as an adult. Zone out all that BS. There is nothing that come across TMZ that affects my life. Nothing. There's nothing that come across most TV that affects my life outside of the weather. So you have to zone out of that and give your attention to what makes you better. Give your attention to what will grow you, right? If your attention is other places, you're not going to make it. I'm not going to BS you right now, fam. You're not going to make it. I'm not going to be that teacher that's, we got 2 weeks to go into class. You got an F and I'm telling you to turn in all this work and you're going to pass. Nah, bro. Listen, you might as well take the rest of the semester off. You might as well go on a vacation. Get you some sleep. Spend more time with whoever you hanging with that got you this bad grades because you're not going to make it. Last but not least, the last thing you need to focus on is your friends. Who are you hanging around? You hang around 3 fat people, you're going to be fat. You hang around 3 people in shape, you're going to lose weight. A lot of people be like, well, how do I, diets and working out? Go get you 3 slim friends that live in the gym and eat right. Go hang with them. Watch how much they ride you when you at McDonald's with a cheeseburger and they eating a salad and they going to the gym every day and you sleep. Come on, man, get up. Let's go. We about to go get you. If you want to lose weight, go get you 3 bodybuilding, super buff friends and don't hang with nobody else. When y'all go out and you like, let me get the mashed potatoes. And they're like, we're going to take some kale, some salads, some grilled chicken, and you feeling stupid because you ordering, buffalo wings, and you know what I'm saying? Go get you, if wherever you want to be in life, go get you 3 friends that are there or going in that direction. I guarantee you're going to feel real stupid when you get 3 business minded friends that are saying, hey, I finally got the money to get this mentor to help me, yada, yada, yada. And you come in like, man, TVs was on sale for Black Friday. I got an 80-inch with and they like, you sound stupid. Go hang with the people that are going where you want to go. I guarantee you will get throat punched all day long. They won't do nothing. They won't have to. They will just look at you like, okay. So go find people who are going in that direction. They will keep you in check. See, the problem is you probably currently hang out with people that, got Gucci across their chest. They want Prada shoes. They want $2,000 glasses. They want crazy leather coats. They want stuff like that. They got to get the new Escalade. Working every day. $100,000 car. They got pictures of Mercedes Benz on a computer backdrop, but they going to work. They got to get back and forth to work. They rather take a 2009 Mercedes E-Class over a 2020 Kia that's way more dependable. Then when they E-Class need a freaking something simple like a Cadillac converter and it's $1,200, they want to freak out. Oh, this will make no sense. Why would this junk? You got a Mercedes, bro. Come on now. So you got to change those things in your life. I had to change those. Those are things that ain't got nothing to do with me taking pictures that help me take better pictures and grow my business. Those are things that have nothing and it's just real. These are things that have nothing to do with people telling you about buying new gear. You buy this camera, you're going to have a client. No, it don't. These are things that has nothing to do with that. These are just life lessons that I had to learn to get where I'm at. And you know how I learned it? Because I got a mentor. Because I paid a mentor. Let's talk about that for a minute, right? Because I had somebody who was in one of the groups and they had posted a question like, how do I get clients, Ty? And my answer is usually something like, dude, I posted like 30 videos talking about how to get clients. And their answer was more like, well, why don't you just tell, why I got to buy a course to learn? Why can't you just tell me? Okay. Let's talk about that for a second. Let me tell you something that I learned working with a mentor, right? Because my mentor, I was there, right? I was there. Why mentors won't just stop what they doing? They got a bunch of money. Why won't they just take 30 minutes and just hang with me and just tell me? There's a lot of reasons behind that. And let's go down a list of those. So because when you're looking up, you don't fully understand. And I didn't fully understand. I was this guy. I heard myself in what they were saying. So I'm not mad at them. But my goal is to educate them, to help them, because they don't mean no harm. They just don't know no better, right? There's some people in your life that don't mean no harm. They just don't know no better. And I was that person that didn't know no better. I was that person that just didn't. Why you won't just stop and just tell me? Why you selling me stuff? Why I gotta pay money? You trying to get rich off me? So let me break it down for you. Every mentor or every person who have worked to be there, to be where they are in business, in life, is a ongoing process, right? Bill Gates wakes up every day trying to improve himself. He may be at level 300, but he's trying to get to level 400. When you turn that switch on within yourself, within trying to be better, it doesn't turn off. Tom Brady still goes to practice. LeBron James is still practicing. He's still trying to improve at something. So for him to stop what he's doing to help you, there needs to be some type of incentive for him. Now, a lot of people think that incentive is money. It's not. Money is 30% of it, right? He can grow more when he help other people grow, right? Me having these conversations with y'all is therapeutic for me because before I have these conversations, I'm thinking about where I was in life and how I've grown and changed, right? So it takes It's a growth period in helping people grow. I love it, right? I love when people post, Ty, man, you told me to do this, this, this. I did it. It worked. I love that. So 30% of it is of what usually mentors, the financial part is usually because when a mentor stop what he's doing, he's losing money. Period. When you get the ball rolling and it's coming in and you get multiple streams, for you to look back, you've missed money. I read an article that said if Bill Gates dropped $1,000 in cash and it flew everywhere, it would cost him more money to go back and get that thousand than to keep walking. He'd be better off hiring somebody for $500 to recover that $500. It just cost him more money. Now, let me put that on there. You're right, Jewel alert. So let me talk so the money is 30% of it because you're losing money, but you don't mind losing money, right? You just don't want to lose everything. 70% of it is working with someone that you will see grow. 70% of why mentors become mentors is because they want to help somebody grow and they learn from helping somebody grow. It's just like you are a better person if you have kids because you've learned from your kids. Your kids have made you a better person. People often say, kids think that we're raising them, but sometimes the kids are raising us. I had a daughter young. I was 21. It was what I needed at that time because I didn't care about nothing. It was whatever. YOLO. Like, we turning up. And my daughter matured me a lot. And I needed that. I would not be here had I not had my daughter. Period. So yeah, I raised her, but she raised me too. When you are a mentor, you have that effect when you work with people. Now, this is the asterisk. Let me drink my drink before I say that. Now, as a mentor, when you help people, your job is not to turn losers into winners. I know you probably heard this before because I hear a lot of greats say it. As a mentor, your job is not to turn a loser into a winner. Your job is to help winners get to the next level. The last thing you want to do is make less money, waste your time for a person that's not going to do what it is you're trying to help them to do. And the number one factor on making this determination before you help anybody is evaluating their ability to invest in themselves. Let me say it again. Because to make a determination, to understand whether or not I'm going to help you, will be based on your ability to invest in yourself. I'm not going to do it if you don't want to help you. And there is a lot of people who don't want to invest in themselves. They want you to do it. They want you to invest in them. If you're in 2020 and you want a record deal, you don't want to invest in. There's no way I would get a record deal in 2020. No way. There is nothing a record deal offer me other than an investment. And you mean to tell me I can go to work and invest in Tommy Hilfiger, but I can't invest in myself? What? But you want me to waste my time and money in you? And you want to invest in Gucci and PlayStation and Xbox and Netflix and Jordan? Nah, bruh. It's not happening. So you got to invest in you. I'm not touching you if you don't invest in yourself. I'm not touching you. I got other stuff I could be doing. I'm not touching you if you're not invested in yourself. Period. Period. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Get out of here. Because there's a lot of people that are they're standing in Jordans right now. That's complaining to me about, oh man, why you got the contracts on sale for the. How high did them Jordans help you jump? How much more business did you get when you ran out here and bought the Canon R5? How many more people called your phone? That lens you bought to get all the bokeh in the background, how many more clients did that bring you? You working for your camera. Your camera not working for you, fam. I can't help you. Until you understand the importance of the knowledge behind what you're doing, until you start investing in yourself, you don't really want help. You want me to do it for you. And you know what type of businesses attract a lot of people who want them to do it for them? They want easy. They don't want to learn nothing. They just want it now. You know what type of businesses love those people? Pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes. Love those people. Get rich quick schemes. Love those people. Get rich quick. Let's think about that. They love those people. Oh man, they pack that place. All I got to do is invite 3 people and I'm rich. And I can sit back and let other people invite other people when I get rich. We can gift this and give that. Or I can, oh my God. Network marketing schemes love people who don't want to work, who just want it now, who want to just show up and celebrate success. MLM, yes. Multi-level marketing. They love, because them people don't want to, they just want to talk to you about coming to their meeting and that's it. They don't want to worry about taxes. They don't want to worry about marketing. They don't want to worry about how to convert a client, a lead, a website. They don't want to worry about none of that. Look, I don't know about none of that, bro. Don't talk to me about none of that business stuff, bro. Don't talk to me about none of that. I just want you to come to this meeting so you can pay your $50. And to get your $50 back, you can bring in 3 people to pay. I don't want to talk about that, John, bro. Get out of here, bro. I don't know a person yet who has invited me to a pyramid scheme, a MLM, whatever, that's actually wealthy. I don't know none. All of the people that invited me to them is broke on another one. Oh, this different, man. We doing juices now. Man, we got the juices. We traveling, man. You should be here. All of that junk. Hey, bruh, I don't know none. I'm just being real with you. I don't know nobody who say, you know what? I know people at the top. I've seen people at the top with their Mercedes parked out front, purposely parked on the curb so you can see it. I see their Lamborghini in their houses in a slideshow. You see that? Yeah, we bought that Lamborghini back in 2008 because we brought in, we was a triple gold diamond member and we brought 40,000 people in. I bet you did. You got 40,000 people paying $50. Hell, I have a Mercedes too. Let me take a drink. But you're right. But they claim they're their own boss. But they're not. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to be successful. They just want to be successful. Let me say that. They want to skip everything and just be successful. And people, we are notorious for celebrating failure. I got to go out this weekend. I've been working all week. So you're going to blow your check on liquor that you can probably get at the house for cheaper? You're going to just blow your check to be around other folks celebrating failure? Okay. If that's what you want to do, go for it. That's not me. That's not me. You want to go to the club and throw your money at women? Okay, that's you. I'm not doing it. Bro, I rock Walmart shirts. I know I get talked about. I don't care. Not a jewelry guy. This is the biggest piece of jewelry I got, Apple Watch. It's functional. It keep me on time. It keep me up to date. I'm sure I get talked about. I don't care. Because they're also talking about what I'm doing in business as well. They're also talking about, man, that little channel's growing. Man, that business is growing. Don't care how much money I got in the bank. My truck ride, I got a certain dollar amount. And then once I reach my goal, then you'll see me get a car that makes people ask one question. So what is it that you do? That's the only question my car needs to make people ask. Oh, this is nice. You say you do what? When your car say that, that's the only reason people buy Bentleys. I've driven Bentleys. I drove even the Bentley Bentayga, right? I'm riding around. Women didn't know what it was. They thought it was a new Hyundai truck. No BS. It was old guys. Like, is that the Bentley Bentayga? It's $300,000 in the blah. I was like, yeah, man, get out of here though. Go. I'm trying to attract the women. No woman I pulled up to knew what it was. They swore it was a Hyundai truck. Hyundai got a nice truck. They got the B on the front. This is a Bentley. It's 300 something thousand. That's a nice Hyundai truck. Gosh. I can put the kids in the back of that and go to the grocery store. No BS. People buy those cars so you can ask one question. It is their trophy, right? There is nothing special about it. It does not drive better, handle better. You're just paying more to say I've made it. To show people that you've made it. To show success without saying anything. That's what a Bentley does. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some really nice high-end Mercedes that offer some great, like after about 150,000, like cars as far as ride, speed, technology, I'm gonna say speed. You probably can get more speed, but as far as the aspect of driving, you probably top out at about 150, 160,000. Like you really can't get a car beyond that that's going to provide any better drive. Like either you're going super race car, which they're gonna start taking stuff away for weight. You ain't getting air conditioning, no radio. Like you're paying for a race car. This $300,000 is for speed. We taking the passenger seat out, or you're getting ultra luxury just to say you got it, and you ain't gonna see one of these on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Pass about 150, 160,000. And that number grows. That's it. It's just a trophy. It's just to walk outside and feel accomplished. It's like you can only get a house so big. If it's you, I don't care how many kids you got. You can only get a house so big. And after that, it's just like stunting. Like we got 6 extra rooms for what? I got to heat them rooms. I got to do all this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta change the way you look at the world to be successful. When I say time, this chair right here, I'm in this chair. Anybody will tell you, anybody who know me personally, who been at my house, I'm in this chair 12, 15 hours a day. I'm about to upgrade this chair because it's not comfortable enough. Because if you sit in it for 12 hours, it starts to hurt. I'm in this chair all day long, working, all day long. I eat my breakfast here. I have my coffee here. I have my lunch here. I have my dinner here at this desk because I'm working to improve both businesses at once. That's where my time is. That's where my attention is. The money I spend on it is on investments to help further this channel, to help further the business, to help bring in people, bring in team members, to help people be a part of helping me grow this brand, to hire people, to outsource certain things for Flash Film Academy. That's where my time, my attention, my money. And I have friends that also have YouTube channels that are growing their channel, that are looking to do things. I breathe life into them. I make sure I show them behind the scenes stuff. Like, look, that's where I'm at, bro. Come on. They're like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because I hang with people who have the same goals that I have. They're going in the same direction that I'm going in. I got friends for certain stuff, but my all day, every days, this is all we talk about. This is all we talk about. I've been through relationships and a marriage. And I'm putting this, I'm just gonna be real with you. With a person who didn't see the big picture. I can't rock with you. You hold me back. This is more important than anything. And the question I ask you to ask yourself is, how bad do you want it? Because there is no different. I don't care about where you came from, miss me with all that, what race you are, where you came from, what your parents did, how much money you had, I don't give a damn about none of that. I don't care. You can focus on that and feel sorry for yourself and say, this is the reason I'm not, you right. This is the reason I don't care about that crap. I'm not saying it's not relevant. I'm not saying it doesn't deserve acknowledgement. I'm saying I'm not going to let it hold me back. I don't care. You can focus on that if you want to and be a victim and tell yourself, I'm not there because I didn't graduate from Harvard and my mama beat me and I got hit with a racetrack and I went to Detroit public schools and I'm from the hood and, you know, man, you can let that hold you back if you want to. I'm black. I don't care. I don't care. It will not stop me from going where I want to go. Period. Now, let me say something here because there's a lot of people flipping. Yeah, listen, I fully acknowledge the fact that I am black by popular demand. That's cool. I fully embrace it. However, it will not prevent me from doing anything. And that goes for whatever color you are, wherever you are in this world, however tall you are, whatever ailment you've been born with. You have to not care because you keep looking at it and focusing on it. You'll feel sorry for yourself and you'll make excuses as to why you're not successful. We've seen Stevie Wonder and people like Ray Charles who are blind to be successful. They wanted it better than anybody. They wanted it. There's people who got their eyes and can't do what them guys can do. Period. What's your excuse? I'm not going to let anything like that hold me back. Cool. Put it in the biopic. When I get to where I'm going and they write a book on me, put that in there. That sounds good. But in real life, I don't give a damn. I'm getting it. Period. I'm going after it. In real life, I'm going after it. You're right. There's going to be racism for the rest of your life. Don't let it hold you back. That's their problem. I'm not gonna say it's not my problem. It is my problem. I fully acknowledge racism, especially systemic racism. There is a lot. There is a lot of stuff wrong with this world, right? There is a lot. But I'm not gonna let it stop me. I'm not gonna focus on it. I'm gonna do what I can to help fix it, to be a part of the change, but it won't hold me back. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. It will not stop me. It will not stop me. You have to look in the mirror and say nothing will stop you. You have to want this more than you want to breathe, or you won't make it. You won't make it. What I tell you to do, take that great photography skill you got, put your camera up under some nice lighting, add a little kick to it, take a really nice picture of your camera gear. Then I want you to go to Craigslist.com or Facebook Marketplace. Upload those pictures. Write something really nice about your camera gear and hit the list button and list it for sale because you're not going to make it. You definitely want to make sure you do what you can to be successful. And when people make sure you're not just begging for stuff. Make sure you're not just begging for stuff. That's the sale we got going on right now, King. Right? Because people are like, well, just tell me how to get clients, man. Just tell me how to be successful. Okay, let me break it down in an analogy for you, right? Somebody just saying, just tell me how to do something is the equivalent of a 14-year-old who's never been behind the wheel of a car saying, just tell me how to drive. Listen, I can tell you how to put the car in drive. I can't guarantee your success. I can't tell you how to look out for stop sign, how to look out for signs in general, how to drive during how to turn well, when to accelerate, how to drive in rainy conditions. I can't even teach you about black ice. And if you're from up north, you know about black ice. I can't teach you about hydroplaning. I can't teach you about maintenance on the car. I can't teach you that in 2 seconds. However, I can tell you to put the car in the drive and hit the gas pedal. But you're probably going to crash and wreck within seconds. And people who want the answer quick without understanding all of it will never be a great driver. Those who get the proper training will become great drivers. That's why it's not an easy fix. It's not a quick, here, man. Oh, man, to get clients is easy. You just got to boom. It don't work like that. Right? Because I don't even know what you're driving. You could be driving a semi. You could be driving a go-kart. I don't even know that yet. You could be driving a moped. You could be driving a motorcycle. You could have a a Hayabusa out there, and I'm telling you, oh, just put it in drive and hit you dead in seconds. I don't know what you're driving. I don't know where you're going. I don't know if I need to tell you to put the car in reverse or not to get out of the driveway. I don't know. So when people yell, "Hey man, just tell me how to get the how you," I want to know. It's not that easy. The fact that you think is that easy says that you have a lot of maturing in this subject to do. That's okay. I've been there before. I was that guy on both sides. I couldn't wait to drive as a 15-year-old, 14-year-old. I bugged my mama to death. I want to drive. I want to drive. It's not that easy, son. You can lose your life out here, or you can kill somebody. Not understanding how to fully handle this vehicle, how to fully maneuver this vehicle, not to drive in different conditions and terrains and weather conditions. Like, it's a lot to learn how to drive a car. Now it's easy to you, right? Because you've been doing it for years. You don't really think about it. But I guarantee you, sometimes every now and then you're in a situation where you're like, hold on, cut the radio off, 10 and 2, let me pay attention. I got to focus. This rain is crazy. This snow is crazy. I got to pay attention. I don't care how of an experienced driver you are. Everybody has those moments. It's like that in business, right? I can't just teach you how to just throw it in drive and hit the button. There's a lot to it. And I want to make sure that you understand that. I want to make sure that when I show you how to do something, I'm teaching you everything. I'm teaching you about every sign that you may come across. I'm teaching you as much as I can teach you for your situation, because it's important that you know the whole thing. That's why, just tell me why I gotta buy a course just to learn how. Bruh, it took me 2 years to write up a method in which I can teach you. It took me 2 years to even put it in order so that it can make sense. So you can skip over all the crazy dumb stuff I did, all the money I spent and busted knuckles and knees to learn how to do it right. It took me 2 years to even figure it out, just to share it with you in a way where you can just fast track. You can just got it. It just takes time, and I don't even want to be involved with people who don't want to invest in themselves. That is the first indicator that next. If I had to choose between a guy who bought a $1 course and a guy who bought no course, $1 course guy got my love all day long. He's just willing to invest in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just willing to, like, I get that he wants it bad. There's no way I'm gonna help a guy that's sitting here. I BS you not. I get people that want stuff for free. I go to their page. They leaning on some Lexus, on some rims, chains. They just stunting. And they asking me to do stuff for free. Keep in mind, people buy what they want and they beg for what they need. You see a lot of people begging with iPhones, tattooed up, gold teeth, and got a car out there. Whenever people who need help ask me for money, I usually look at their feet. Maybe right, maybe wrong. But if you're in some Jordans, I understand a lot. I'm not saying I wouldn't help you, but it tells me a lot, right? How bad do you want to be successful? How bad do you want to create generational wealth for your family? You got to keep in mind, we don't know where this media stuff is going. We don't know where this is going to be, right? Let's look at the music industry, right? I hear a lot of artists complaining because they sign these crazy deals and they got paid one time, and then the record labels own your music, and then it come out on tape, come out on CD, it come out on MP3, it come out on, it's streaming. Like, they didn't see that coming. Nobody who recorded an album in 1955 at Motown ever thought about Spotify. They never thought that they could still get checks 50 years later. So they signed everything away. We don't know where content is going. I guarantee you it's not going away. So the value of what you create now, we don't know the true value of it. We're still in the baby stages of this video thing. You don't know what that content will be 20 years from now. Nobody knew when they created a song, a rap song, and in Brooklyn in 1986 that it would be the opening monologue or opening music for a Marvel movie in 2021. Nobody knew that. So learn the business. Create, build the equity with your content. Equity used to be something you had to have a physical location or a physical item. It's not that no more. You can get a hard drive with $1 million worth of equity on it. If you got the original Wizard of Oz and it's yours, you got equity in content on a hard drive. That Wizard of Oz original is worth more than your whole neighborhood. And it keeps making money. Don't believe me? Oh, this is the time of year where I really get to punch you in the throat and show you. Right? Because as soon as Thanksgiving was over with, what did ABC show? Charlie Brown. You see it every year. That damn stick figure claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You see it every year. Every year. Every year. Name a year in your life you didn't see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. If you under 60, you don't have a year. You see the Grinch that stole Christmas. Every year. You probably hear the Mariah Carey song, Mariah Carey Christmas CD every year. She don't got to put out another album. Every year. Every year, fam. Every year. It's making money over and over again. What you see on Halloween, the same scary movies over and over again. We don't know where content is going. We just don't know. So don't shortchange yourself by not valuing your content now, by not understanding the future equity of content. Don't do yourself like that, right? The only person who would do that is those who don't understand business. That's why you see a lot of starving artists right now that's broke because they just wanted to dance and be on the radio. They didn't want to own their music. There's some old family right now that's collecting a check every time your hood gutter rap song come on from 1993. Every time somebody play F the Police, it ain't nobody that look like me getting that check. That's all I'm saying. Every time somebody play the worst, most hood gutter song right now, there's somebody who knew about business. Some old guy. I was like, you know what? I need to own this catalog so I can continue to make money off of it. And when it pop on Spotify, when it pop up on places like that, they get that check. Not the person that's created. They'll get pennies. They'll get pennies on a dollar. So those are things you gotta think about because we don't know where this is going. And I don't want to, I want to make sure like I don't know, even with YouTube, right? I don't know, will my channel make money long after I'm gone? Could it possibly put my grandkids through college? Possibly. I don't know. I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot by handing it over, joining some agency to help me get 18 more subscribers a week, and they own a percentage of it. They know, the big businesses understand where it's going. We don't think that big. So when you create your company, when you create your brand, when you create your production company and you're helping businesses, keep that in mind. You don't know how big this is going to be. You don't know. So I want to make sure that I punch you in the throat when it comes to having an understanding of how valuable it is to grow and understand the business side of what you do. Stop working for your cameras. Let your cameras work for you. If you got to go to work to buy a new lens, you're doing it wrong. Unless that work is using that lens, you're doing it wrong. If a client not saying, hey, we need this, that, and the other, you shouldn't be buying new gear. I don't buy gear until my client requests it. Unless it's a reward for myself for working hard. Right? That's when I'll buy something. I want a Komodo. I want a red Komodo right now. Got the money to buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. For what? Just to look at it? Just to say I got it like everybody else on YouTube? Nope. I just went from the Ursa Mini to A7R3s, A7S3s, I'm sorry. But they made better sense business-wise. There was a business reason behind it. It wasn't just because I wanted it. So I got a video about that coming out. The thing is, I'm not here to teach you what to think. I'm here to teach you how to think about it, because your situation is different. What works for me won't work for you, but there are some things in what I did that you could apply that will get you to the next level. I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm not here to sell you hope. I'm here to help you develop a strategy to get off that couch, to grow, to be a better person, right? To go and do bigger and better things. That is my job here at Flash Film Academy. And if you leave this video or any video I talk and rant on and you ready to go get it and you've learned something new, then I've done my job. This video is valuable. And your time is not wasted. That is my purpose. That's it. So let me go over those 4 things again, just to make sure you got them. If you tuned in late, there's 4 things that you got to focus on. Real quick, because I got a message saying I wish it could have been in a beta. Module 1 separately is on sale on the website on Flash Film Academy. If you just want module 1 of the master course, which is the create stage, it is live and ready to go. The beta group got access to all 3, and they're help forming things for module 1 and the rest, and they got a bunch of other stuff. But let's talk about it. Time, where do you put your time, right? I can always tell if I'm dating a person whether or not they like me, truly, regardless of what come out of their mouth. I don't care what they say, based off the time they give me, based off how much time they make for me, based off how much time they're available for me. That's the number 1 indicator in love, right? That's all you got to do. Are they available for you? Don't tell me what you got going on. There's times when people busy, but when they got down times, are they with their friends or are they with you? I've dated people who she was turning up. She wasn't the one for me because I'm not a priority. Number 2 is money. Where do you spend your money? Where do you spend your money? Look around you. Look around you. Look at your shirt. Look at your fashion is so subjective. It ain't even funny, right? Fashion is one of those things that, listen, I'm from Detroit. I like to dress. You may catch me on level 10 sometimes. However, I understand that fashion is subjective, right? I've had people who got to get name brand black jeans for what? You spent $90, you spent $200 on your jeans because they say whatever? Hoochie McFluchie? they Oochie McCoochie? I don't want them. I can get some black jeans anywhere. That's still the black jeans. I'm still rocking them. What are you doing? Oh, these Oochie McCoochie right here. I'm killing them. Can't nobody even see that, bro. Who knows? Just you. You just blew an extra $150 for nothing. For nothing. That $150, you know how many ways I can spend $150 on Fiverr to improve my website? You know how many ways I can spend $150 on Google to bring in clients? On Facebook to bring in clients? I like functional stuff. I pay for functional stuff. iPhone, definitely. Because I'm on it. There's not a device that I use more than I use my phone. I use my phone more than I use my toilet, my car, and my hair comb combined. I use my phone more than I damn near use my ears. Like, I use my phone. My phone is my communication device. I will spend top dollar for it because I need it to work. If something happened to you, your phone gonna be there to save you. If you in trouble, them Jordans ain't gonna help you outrun nobody. That phone will help you get back up there. That phone will bring you an Uber, whatever. That phone will help you get there. Them Jordans ain't. You can have on some Hussein Bolts. You still getting caught if them legs ain't moving. But if you got a phone, you can call the cavalry. You can bring help. There's certain things that's functional, right? There's certain things that's functional that yeah, spend money on. You're gonna use it, yeah. But a lot of people spend $4,000 for a lens that's sitting in a box. They spend $4,000 for a lens, $3,000 for a lens, $1,500 for a lens that's sitting in a box. 90% of the time they own it. Just to say they got it. Just to talk Boca stuff with people. I got Boca Slayers got the Boca. Man, if you don't sit your butt down, I ain't seen a portrait from you in 6 weeks. You talking about Boca. You spent $1,500 on a lens for Boca. And you want me to take 50% off a course that literally go from maybe should I go in business to fully up and running. Man, if you don't sit down with that, you want to be the Boca master going to work. If you don't sit down with that, bro, excuse me, sir, there's a guy over there that's investing in himself, and I want to see him win because he gets it. I'm not here to make losers winners. It's not my job, fam. I can't. It's just not me. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. I'm not here to help losers win. The only people in my life that can lose and I still love is the Lions. That's it. I'm from Detroit. That's the only people in my life that can be losers and I still love them. That's it. Everybody outside of that gotta go. Them the only that I am in a bad marriage with the Detroit Lions. And I'm not letting go. Because whether they win or lose, my pockets don't change. It's just entertainment. That's the only drama I need. Outside of that, sorry, not sorry. But I'm here to help winners take it to the next level. Period. I'm here to help people who want it. I don't want a team full of people that's like, well, if it line up right, if it happened, maybe, we can. I don't rock with them. People who can't make decisions. Good looking out, Red Base Media, for the super chat. My Lions is the only bad marriage I'm dealing with from here on out in my life. And that's it. I'm riding with them. They just my dogs. Win, lose, or draw, them just my dogs. So that's my squad. I don't care who they go up against. I'm still going. If they went up against All Madden this week, I'm like, we still got a chance. Don't let Matthew Stafford get hot. We going up against All Madden. They better be careful. We playing in All Madden Stadium too. They better be careful. That's my squad. That loyalty don't cost me nothing. I don't, it's sports. If you had a team that won every year, that would be boring. I don't want a team that win every year. It's strategy. I like to see the adjustments. I like to see the pieces come together. It helps me understand how to build my team and how to evaluate what works and don't work. I like that. I like the strategy behind the game. So, that's just me. That's my squad. Same way on with the Cowboys, born and raised a fan by my mama. I am right here with the Cowboys, and it's not my squad. And I'm gonna tell you a story. So I almost got hired by the Cowboys. They brought me in to hire me, and I thought about doing it. They offered me it was a nice job. It was like a 6-figure job. And when I walked through there, I'll tell you this quick story. When I walked through the facility, man, everybody, you ever go to a job interview and nobody's saying it, but they looking at you like, you don't want to be here, bro. Like the people was working and like they looked up like, you know what I'm saying? It was like that, like get out of here, bro. And I remember going in there for the interview and it was for one thing. And they started rolling out stuff that wasn't in the job description. Like, we also need you to write this, edit that. You're going to be in front of camera, behind camera. And I'm like, it's not what you brought me in here for. Like, this is a nice sum of money. It was, I was thinking like maybe the opportunity is worth it or whatever. And this is when I was in business. So I really wasn't looking for a job, but it's the Cowboys. The Cowboys call you, you go see what they want. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do NFL photography before. So my man asked me, he said, at the end of him explaining way more than what the job detail was, he said, "Are you a Cowboys fan?" I was like, "No, I'm a Detroit Lions fan. I don't mind working for the Cowboys, but y'all not gonna sucker me with this old, I'm gonna do it because I'm a Cowboys." No, nah, it's not gonna happen, fam. Not me. They were like, "Oh," and in my mind, they probably like, he ain't gonna fall for this crap. You damn right. Y'all not about to overwork me for that star. I'm not loyal to that star. But that Lions call me up. rough. It's going to be a hard decision. But back to the subject. Listen, for you to be successful, you're going to have to make sacrifices. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to hurt. It's going to look bad. You're going to get talked about. You're going to get dogged. People are going to say you broke, cheap, stupid, dumb. You spending money on the wrong stuff. You always on the computer. I used to always get, you always on that computer. You always with that camera. You always filming something. You always doing them YouTube videos. You always working on that course. You're going to get that. Because that's what you're passionate about. The job was, I can't remember, the job was something like a producer for one of their online shows. And they were like, we produce shows every day, like even in the off season, like, damn. So I got brought in to be a producer, and they tried to get me to write, be on-screen talent and everything. Like what? So it was it was what it was, but it was too much. Even though it was a 6-figure job, I could sleep in and do that. I could sleep in with my business, and this is before Flash Film Academy. I could sleep in and do that. What I'm gonna be here every day, killing myself, doing more than you've asked me to, for less. If it was an opportunity, if it was like, hey, we want you to produce a show and run during the season, I don't care what it paid. The money wasn't the issue. It was just I love the NFL. I would have loved to have been a part of it, but I'm not gonna sacrifice my peace to do it. So, again, keep in mind that to be successful, you're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to make changes in your life to be a better business person. Like, business is not easy. That's why everybody's not doing it. That's why 90% of the people or maybe a higher number, they work for somebody. It's easy. Like, working gives you security. It makes life easier, but you sacrifice 90% of your money. Yes. This will be on the podcast available. If you're not on the podcast, it's called Content and Cash. This will also be on the podcast. Like working for somebody you sacrifice 90% of your money for a false sense of security. Because somebody can tap you on your shoulder and be like, I don't like that hairstyle. Go ahead, punch out, clock out. You done. I ain't feeling them shoes. Oh, you wore a political shirt today. I don't like the guy you wore on your shirt, so you out of here. It may not happen now, but it'll happen later. Something to definitely think about. So that's why everybody ain't starting a business. 6-figure jobs is nice until you get burnt out. Facts. The goal is to make money and love what you're doing. Period. If you make $60,000 a year and you absolutely love it, your life will be 1,000 times better. If you absolutely love it. If you absolutely love it. You don't work. You'll be sitting there wondering, like, what did I do today? Other than have fun. How did I get paid? Trust me. That's why I preach turning your passion into profit. And it is one of the best. It is one of the best real life lessons you will ever get. It's one of the best feelings you will ever get. You can make $40,000 a year. Absolutely love what you do. You can get the smallest little Kia, whatever, that gets you from point A to point B, and you are just loving life. You are just happy in your small house with your small group of friends that have stimulating conversations. You have a great relationship. You're just rich in your mind. It is the best feeling in the world. I highly encourage it. So I don't know what you're talking about, Derek P. I have no idea what you're talking about. So, to be successful, that's what it's going to take. That's what I challenge you to do. Look at where you spend your time. Remember, we're going to educate ourselves more than we entertain ourselves. Let's try it in 2021. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Educate yourself more than you entertain yourself. For every 2 hours of education, award yourself an hour or 30 minutes of entertainment. It's Netflix. It ain't going nowhere. I promise you. DVR, it ain't going nowhere. Everything you like to watch can be watched at a later time. Do 2 days on, 1 day off, right? Do 2 days of straight education, tutorials, ebooks, and do a day of music. Like, listen, if you just cut out, how people be like, if you just cut out soda, you'll lose 20 pounds in no time. People always say that. If you just stop drinking, that's like the thing, you know what I'm saying? If you cut out music and replaced it with an ebook, an audiobook, not even a podcast. Podcast can be a little on the entertainment side sometimes, depending on who you listen to. But if you cut out music, right? And listen, I'm from the hood, man. When I am riding down the street and I hear Cash Money taking over for the 99 and the 2000, I'm like, turn that up. Girl, you're working with some. That's me all day, fam. I'm just like, yo, I love it. But you have to ask yourself, this repetitive, redundant, shake your booty, shooting, killing, what is it doing to your mind? What is it doing to you? What is it doing to your kids in the backseat? Is it helping you? Yeah, it's like bad food that tastes good. It tastes good. But what is it doing to you in the long run? How is it helping your body? Sometimes you got to eat celery. I hate celery unless you got peanut butter. Sometimes you got to eat the right stuff. And sometimes you got to cut this music off. It's designed to entertain you. There is no growth in music. Sorry. Not sorry. Music is something you should be able to sacrifice to get better. If you put on an ebook, an audiobook on your drive, in a week you'll be done. 3 days you'll be done. Because most audiobooks that teach you some very valid information, they teach you some really good stuff, be like 3 hours long. You got a 45-minute trip to work. You done with that book in 2 days. Now you know how to balance a checkbook, a business account, right? Now you know how to charge a customer the right things and write stuff up. Now you know how to focus on one thing. Now you know how to do a lot of things that you just didn't get in an audiobook simply by listening, going and coming to work. Your mood will change. Your mentality will change. All these little conversations people popping up about, did you see today? Because they was dancing with the stars. My man almost fell. I don't give a damn, cuz. I don't care. Get out of here. So listen to some audiobooks. Go ahead, go for it. I challenge you in 2021. I challenge you to educate yourself more than you entertain yourself. And I promise you, you will not have a year in your life that you've done more and progressed more and made more money than you will in that year. I promise you. I did it in 2017. Haven't looked back since. It was crazy. It was crazy. You're going to notice another thing too. As you begin to educate yourself in this business, in this world of business, you're gonna begin to see all the pretenders that surround you. There's a lot of pretenders that surround you. You are surrounded by pretenders that's telling you all kind of, all you got to do is, you know what I'm saying? We go down and we invest in the stock market and we just, it's a lot of pretenders that surround you. You don't know. You don't see them because you think they doing their thing. Because they got a big car that's 2 months behind on payments and they working this job and they selling 2 plates on Tuesdays and they hustling over here on Wednesdays and they a landscaper on Friday. They telling you they doing it. You thinking they doing it. You're going to notice who a pretender. You're going to start to see it like, wow, you've been in business for how long? You say you don't got a business checking account? No LLC? I'm asking you, who's a good bookkeeper? Who's a good CPA? You don't know any? Oh, okay. You've been in business how long? 4 years? Okay. Your logo, you ain't got a logo? No business cards? No website? Okay. That makes sense now. You're going to start to see all the pretenders. You're going to start to have different respect for people because they've been pretending. Because everybody want to be a boss, right? Everybody want to be a boss. Everybody want to look like the man, sitting next to the man, sitting next to the man, sitting next to the man. So I challenge you, 2021, you got a month to get it together. Educate yourself more than you entertain yourself. Wake up to a good quote every day. Pull all that negativity out of your life. Stop watching all that drama on TV. You are what you eat. If I date a girl and all she watches reality shows, it's probably not going to work. Because that's what she's going to revert back to. I'm going to revert back to thinking of things in a business sense. She's going to revert back to thinking of things in a drama sense. What do I do in a situation that's not right? I get loud. That's right. Because I've seen it on TV. My food is cold. I demand it for free. That's all they know. Because on TV, when the girl did all that, I'm sorry, man, they think it works. In business, there's other ways to go about it. You're playing chess and not checkers. The podcast we have is called Content and Cash. If you search for Flash from Academy or Content and Cash, you will see it. I'll put the graphic back up real quick. But you have to change that. You're not going to be successful when you're consuming trash. You're not going to lose. I don't care how much you work out. If you're eating 2 Snickers a day, you're not going to be slim. Period. Anybody who lives in the health industry will tell you that. Your diet will murder your workout. I don't care how much you work out. You can spend 23 hours on a treadmill. It can't catch 3 Big Macs in a day. Sorry. So, appreciate it, bro. You got to change what you consume to be successful. Don't got nothing to do with your camera. Don't got nothing to do with lighting. Don't got nothing to do with clients. Don't got nothing to do with new gimbals and all of that crap. There's some things away from your camera you're going to have to change to make your camera work better. Period. To get that phone ringing, to make a living. I started a business with kids, man. I started a business. I just went for it. If I failed, I'm on the street. Period. Or in jail for child support. Let's be real. I'm just a human like you. I'm in jail for something like that. I'd be in jail for some crap. Failure was not an option for me as a black man in this country. Because once I got that mark on me, once I got that prison or jail or criminal, it's hard to recover from that. Especially when you black by popular demand. I'm just gonna be real with you. So my success, I had to find out it had to be the most important thing. It was breathing, and really close to breathing was success, like they was touching. Period. And like I said, I'm not talking about success like I'm throwing money in the club or on Instagram with a bunch of bread up to my head. I'm talking about success in a way where I'm building a company that I can survive in, that will pay bills. That's success. Figuring this thing out. I got to figure it out. Figure it out. How do you handle relationships as an editor? Because workloads require attention, and sometimes you leave your woman lonely. You get a woman that understands your grind, that's there to rub your back and say, get it. You get a woman that appreciates the fact that you are a go-getter, that you're building a brand. Now, let me talk to this for a second. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Excuse me. Let me talk to this for a second, right? Because as a guy, and I can only speak from a guy's point of view, I can't speak from a woman's point of view, and I'm not going to try. When you want the respect of a person, you got to give them something to respect. You can't be a bum on the same level for 6 years talking about, baby, we got one more year, we're going to know. If your partner can see progress, they will support you. If they don't see progress, they're going to be tired of hearing that same story over and over again. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like me asking you for help and I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I'm in the same place. I need to borrow $20. I need to borrow $20. What are you doing, bro? Well, you need to borrow $20 every week. What are you changing about your life so you don't got to do this? I don't mind helping you. It ain't about helping you, but you know what I'm saying? Should I loan you 40 this time so you can get out of that rut? You need to show your partner progress. She don't want to help a bum on level 6 for 6 years. If you're a rapper and you've been working on a mixtape for 6 years, that woman ain't gonna support you. She ain't gonna be happy with you. because you just milking it. You need you need to show them you owe that to them. You can't be on level 6 grinding and you ain't bringing in no money. It ain't no progression because they want to brag on you. Like a good partner want to tell the world what you're doing. They want to be like, he killing it. He doing this. He doing that. Next year we about to go here. They don't want to be like boom, boom, boom. Like, yeah, yeah, we doing portraits. What we doing next year? We doing better portraits. Oh, we got the big lens. We saved up. We got more bokeh in our portraits. We doing bokeh portraits. Oh, 2022. We doing really bokeh. We doing bokeh outdoor portraits where we throw leaves in the background. Your partner don't want to help you if you in the same place, but you owe them success. Period. Don't no partner want to help no bum. I don't want to help no bum. They want to help people that are invested. When your partner see that you are invested, everything you do is to grow, then they want to help you. I don't want to help a person that got they got a Gucci shirt on and they edited on a 2008 laptop waiting for rendering. We just gotta. Why'd you take that money from that Gucci shirt and buy you a new laptop or buy you some upgrade to RAM or do something to help your success? You ain't trying to be successful. You're just trying to stunt. You're trying to look successful. So a lonely woman don't mind if you are successful. They will be there with you. My woman can come sit right next to me. And I like to explain exactly what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to see this. We're going to drag this to this timeline. We got to make this. A good partner going to be able to talk about it like you can talk about it almost. That's real support. She's not okay with you doing it. We're not used to what real support. Real support is, with the support we're used to getting, and I can't speak for everybody, but I know as a black man, the support that we're used to getting is I'm okay with you doing it. I don't complain, do I? You doing it, ain't you? I don't say nothing. It's not support. Support is somebody that is a part of your journey. They're interested in what you're doing. They're interested in understanding why you're doing it. They know the why. You may know the how, but they know the why. They can speak intelligently on what you're doing because they're a part of it. That's support. If you're in a good relationship, she should be intertwined in what you're doing. She should be a part of it. She should be like, yo, did you see the new Sigma 35 millimeter 1.2 that dropped? Huh? What are you talking about? Yeah, it dropped Wednesday. Here go the link. I saw it. Popped up on my feed. Thought about you. You see that the new firmware for your camera? You got the A7S III, right? Yeah. They just dropped the new firmware. She's that tight where she know that. That's a good partner. They care about what you're doing. Right? They're along. But if you are stuck on level 6 forever, they don't want their relationship stuck on level 6 with you. They want it to go. A good partner want progression in a relationship. You arguing about the same stuff in 2018 as you are in 2020? This is what I want you to do. I want you to take a really nice picture. I want you to write up something cute and put that partner on Craigslist. Because you ain't going to make it, fam. You got to progress. You got to grow. You know what I'm saying? A good partner understands that. That's why you got to find somebody that's equally yoked in your mindset as far as being an entrepreneur. There's some people that just want to work. Some people that's like, I'm going to do my 9 to 5. I'm going to do my 50 years. I'm going to kiss butt. I'm going to move up. I'm going to take these courses. I'm going to retire. That's what I want to do. Leave me alone. And there are some people that are entrepreneurs. It's like, you know what? This year I'm going to give myself a $50,000 raise because I'm going to do what I got to do to do this, that, and the other. My goal is to do this amount per month. So Derek P say facts. My wife just started telling me if images were accurate. She's now faithful editor of all my images and give me ideas for marketing. That is a keeper, bro. That guys don't cheat on that because you can't replicate that. This is for my female viewers who guys don't cheat on that. They don't cheat on that. They'll look at a naked woman and be like, this ain't worth it. I don't want to lose this for 10 minutes of fun. But when all you got is sex to offer, that's replaceable. I can go get that. That's 220s, 4 5s. a 10, a 5, and 5 singles. That's easy out here in these streets. But when you got real support with somebody who's with the journey with you, like they get it, they're a part of, and you'll be, look, I'm not saying she needs to devote her life to you. You're gonna be in whatever she's involved in, right? You're gonna be, if she like to bake, you're gonna be with the dough rolling it. Like, yo, I'm with you. Let's go. I picked up this organic flour I seen. Can you rock with that? Yeah, boom, let's go. I'm with it. It should be like that, right? You don't want a one-sided thing. Whatever they're into, you need to be into it. You need to be a part of their success and their journey. That's how great teams work. And when if I can't get that, I don't want it because it's slowing me down. So, yeah, you want a dope partner. That's a dope partner will speed up your process. Say, don't pull a Bezos and cheat on a woman that made you. I'm not saying she made him a billionaire, but it obviously wasn't something there. He let her get her cut, and he was gone. Here, take your half. I'll make it back next month. Thank you. Thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night. Take your half. I'm out. That's what he said. And if you look in the master course, in module 1, I talk about your support system, why it's so important, why your support system is so important. That was something that I had to include in the master course because I can't tell you to run out here and start a business and you at home hating life because you don't have a support system. And I tell you that early before we move forward. This is what you need to do. That's weird. They tried to take me out, but I ain't going nowhere. Oh, snap. That's how they tried to do me, bro. I ain't going nowhere. I'm back. So anyway, that's how we roll. Stuff happens. We're going to keep rocking with it. Black by popular demand is real. Anyway, so something to definitely think about. That's the A7S3, man. We're gonna work it. We're gonna figure it out. But here's my like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my A7S3. It's like, yo, you ain't filming. What's up? You got me on. We cutting off. It's just a little glitch. We fix that. Anyway, something you need to know. Too much fire content for the A7S3. I'm gonna tell you what it is so you don't have that problem. The A7S3 doesn't have a slot in the door to add a dummy battery. You got to power it via USB-C. You got to hope that USB-C offers enough power to keep powering that battery. It's not a heat thing, though. Definitely not a heat thing. Anyway, with that being said, you got to the goal is to keep pushing yourself. The goal is to keep growing. And there's a lot of things away from the camera that you can work on to grow your business, to grow yourself. And there's just a lot, man. There's a whole lot. Like I said, in the master course, I talk a lot about your circle. I talk a lot about, are you built for this and what it's going to take for you to be successful? And if you don't have that in order, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as you grow, because it's very important. So I'm not here to, not here to sell you hope. I'm here to show you how to win. I'm here to help winners take it to the next level. I can't turn losers into winners though. That's something you got to do. You got to look at yourself and be like, who am I? What's more important? Where are my priorities? What is it that I want to do? What are my goals? And how do I get there? And you get there by changing what you do daily, your habits. You get there by changing yourself, changing your life, changing what's important to you, changing your values. When you go swipe that card and you go buy some, you know, Uchi McCoochie or whatever your favorite brand is, ask yourself, do I really need this? Or can I get something cheaper and put the rest of the money into my business, into my website? That's why a lot of people say, I don't got the money to, man, I don't got the money to do this. I don't got the money to buy no website. I ain't got no money for no course. I ain't got no money for no, okay. Okay. If you're not sleeping on a brick, you probably do. It's just not what you want to do. When you want to do it, it'll be there. That's why it's on demand. Okay, say 50K, almost close. Almost there. Congrats, steady growing. Man, I would love to, hey guys, please make sure you share some content. I would love to reach 50K by the end of the year if that's possible. Too many gems. Gem alert. All right, guys, it's been an hour and 23 minutes. I hope that you learned something good from this video, man. Like, you know, my goal at the end of the day with this channel, honestly, is to help as many as you as I can be successful at turning your passion into profit. It's also therapeutic for me because to come up with these lives, I have to write down and pay attention to what has worked in my life and be honest at what didn't, right? There are some relationships that negatively affected my ability to be successful, to grow my business, to make Flash Film Media what it is. There are some life lessons in it. Anybody that's talking about success in a business journey, being an entrepreneur or starting a business that's not talking about personal life, is only giving you the glamorous part. They're only giving you the gold. They're not giving you what's under it, right? They're only giving you the diamond. They're not giving you the coal. They're not giving you the pressure that it took to be there. And that's not helping you because you need to learn about the dirty part of the business. You need to learn about the part that sucks. You need to learn about the part you're going to hate. You need to learn about the part that's not going to be easy. You need to learn about the days where you're broke, you're eating ramen noodles, you're eating whatever, and you just, you know, you want more. They need to tell you about that. It's going to suck. But every time you hate life, every time you hate a situation, every time you're mad about something, every time you want to go do something and you ain't got the money, deposit that energy into fuel. Like deposit that into the part of your brain that fuels your hunger. Be hungry, man. I'm still hungry. I'm trying to take over the world. I'm still hungry. In fact, I'm getting hungrier. My hunger for growing Flash Film Media and Flash Film Academy is at an all-time high. It's not going down. I'm too hungry. I don't even, bro, I'm too hungry. I can't tell you how hungry I am. So be hungry. All right. With that being said, I'm going to close out. If you're not subscribed, I'm going to ask that you subscribe. And my goal is to reach 50,000 subscribers by January. That's a long shot because it's been a long time since I added 5,000 subscribers in a month. But I'm going to ask that you share it with your photography friends or people who are just in business in general. I'm going to ask that you share it. Ask them to subscribe. That's what I'm going to ask from you. That's all I ask from what you've learned today, is to help me reach that goal of 50,000 subscribers. All right. If you are a gold member, I will see you Thursday. We're going to do this again. We got something real interesting to talk about Thursday. So my gold members, we're going to chop it up and we're going to really get into it. If you're not a gold member, hit the join button to join. And we're going to chop it up. If you haven't been to flashfilmacademy.com lately, there's been a lot of updates, both on the home page and the page when you sign in. Go check it out. We've been doing a lot of investments there to make sure it pops and make sure it's a place where you can learn a lot. All right. With that being said, I got a whole lot more work to do today. So I'm about to jump on that. Like, share, subscribe, and all the stuff all of you